Just explain it to Emma. It's not like GLR. It all works now around here. And hang on 1 second. Let's try this. Oh, here we go. That's it. There we go. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, it's nothing like it used to be. Maybe it used to be ramshackle and ragged. No, we've got it all together now. But the main thing is, we always have...
Fun, fun, fun. It's the finest thing under the sun. Now we all need it badly.
So Emma Freud here, who virtually... Emma is the rock on which this entire network is based. They were going to close this place down like an abandoned mine years ago. And then Emma's show took off here, and they said, no, there may be possibilities for a future radio show here. So, it was planted on her nut. But she's here for comic relief this morning, and I'm here to tell her that if it's not too late to get a theme tune in, I've got 3 suggestions. First, there's this. Lovely key change. So there's that. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, isn't it? There's that. Or you can go with this. Which is what we play every morning at 6 o'clock. It is. I'll belt up you.
Why do people all over the earth lie abed snoring for all they are worth when they might be getting some fun? If they do,
in case you didn't know, this Friday it is Comic Relief this Friday.
With a lark, as soon as it's day, I tear up our bedclothes and blow them away before the day has really begun. I'm happy to say hello to
everyone.
I'm out with the love, I'm out with the blue.
What a thing, huh? What a thing. So there's that. There's 2 Comic Relief couldn't, one, you got the phone numbers up there, instead of having the cars behind it, a bit of that behind it, and you've got yourself a bit of business. And I'm quite willing to donate, because I'm quite selfish in these matters, this as well. See that 7-foot effigy of me there? It's because of this.
Who could take a sunrise, sprinkle it with dew, cover it in chocolate and a miracle or two. The Candyman. The Candyman.
Emma Freud's here, so to talk about matters of great pith and moment, and why, after all these years, the Comic Relief, well, it saw off that ITV telethon, which was the main purpose of the thing, I think. Remember ITV's telethon?
I remember it so well. I presented it one year, 27 hours.
Did you go shrill? I find it's very difficult to do a telethon and not get shrill after the first couple of sentences. Now, here we are at the centre. It's very... But off it goes like a cat. Where were you when you did the ITV telethon?
I was at some building in the West End. I did the full 27 hours. I do remember going slightly shrill at around 5 in the morning. Yeah. But I was co-presenting it with Jim Davidson. Yeah. And there was an incident, and he got taken off the hospital in an ambulance.
I was there.
And he then came back.
I was there during the great Jim Davidson scare of the... Yes, I was there for that.
That was scary. So
we can't talk about the incident, can we? No, we can't.
We so can't.
No, we can't.
But there was about 4 hours where I did it on my own, and then he returned looking a bit green.
That's right. I remember that very, very well. That's right. Oh, that was you, Ems. It was you. Yes, the ITV telethon. And anyway, we're going to be talking about comic.
I also wore a rah-rah skirt, and I would like to apologise now, because looking back, that was a real mistake.
Listen, Sweet Pea, I remember when you wore a rah-rah skirt. You did that book, Naked London.
Oh, shut up.
And you tried to convince me for age. Oh, come on, Dan. Oh, don't be mean. Go on, we're all doing it. And I said, Ems, no one's going to buy a book to see the rather generous rear end and proportions of it. No. Oh, come on, Simon Callow's doing it, you said. I said, oh, well, if Simon's doing it. No, I'm not doing it, Em. But you did. SBN in a book called Naked London, which was very artistic. It wasn't a rag, but you did do that, didn't you?
Well, with that enticing tidbit of information, I think people will have to go onto the webcam to see what...
Emma's on at the moment. In pink, of course. Yeah, in pink. What? Oh, please. What did I say? Before Emma got here, I said, she's a game old gal, and it won't take long before she says, you want me to take it off? I'll take it off!
Well, you can go onto the webcam, www.bbc.co.uk/London, and Emma's going to be doing a live web chat just after the show as well, so you can email your questions to her.
And I am a 34 double D, so it might be worth it.
You see, what did I tell you? What a flirt. You see, it's still there. You see what's happening here? It's Deirdre. Isn't it all over again?
Well, all the more reason to email your questions in. You're London at bbc.co.uk.
And you were great on the radio. Why don't you do loads of radio anymore?
Oh, I'm busy.
What do you mean busy?
No, I have proper jobs these days.
Does anyone ever introduce you as Mrs. Richard Curtis? Does anyone say
no, because we never got married, so nobody
doesn't. Yeah, but even so, you know, you go to these dudes sometimes, these plummy old dudes, and they say, "Oh, you're Mrs. Richard Curtis." Did you ever get any of that? Come on, you mix in highfalutin circles. Has anyone ever really insulted you, Ems?
No, but I would be proud because he's lovely.
Yeah, certainly there is that. Yeah, certainly there is that. Yeah. But after Emma Freud, what do we know, Mrs. Richard Curtis? I said this morning, didn't I? I bottled out. I said, we're joined this morning by Comic Relief by Mrs. Richard Curtis. Your husband must be very busy at this time of the year. So what do you do? What are you doing at the moment?
You're going right now.
You're going around banging the drum?
I'm banging a lot of drums. I'm banging the Comic Relief drum, which has only taken us 2 years to organise. So it's quite a scary week with my stomach doing a lot of, internal washing machine stuff.
What do you do on the day? What are you doing on the day?
I panic. I run around looking very nervous and trying to support Richard and doing, all the stuff that you do on the day.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Where are you going to
be? I'll be at TV Centre. We've got an 8-hour show. It starts at 7 o'clock. It ends at 3 in the morning. Mm-hmm. And it's live and it's very frightening and things go wrong. A lot.
I mean, given certainly Richard's, to say the least, finely tuned comedies and social sense. How hard is it to say, listen, we're close to self-parody. How do we keep this? How do we keep this fresh? How do we keep this going? Are there stacks of meetings around your house about that?
Yes, stacks of meetings. I mean, we start preparing for the next one about a month after the last one. So this has been 23 months in the planning, and there's meetings we have whole long evenings where we'll try and look at what's happening and what's funny and what's gorgeous and getting the best of it, and then we have to try and persuade the people to come and do it on the show, which is hard. I mean, like we did.
Not really. No.
Dan,
poor old Wogan's one. That's hard when they end up getting members of Blue to do Coronation Street.
We've got members of Blue.
Oh, really? All right. Okay. So it's been harder this time, is it?
You remember 2 years ago we had Celebrity Big Brother, which you probably didn't watch either. You didn't.
No, of course I did. The Jack D thing.
Yeah, the Jack D thing.
Yeah.
So we had 6 celebrities going into the Big Brother house.
Yeah.
253 people turned us down, including you, I seem to
No, I don't know. I turned down that one out on the island for ITV. that one when you go out there, the survival thing. I've done a few of them. But I can't imagine anyone turns you down, because you see the roll call. I mean, I did this University Challenge thing on...
Sorry.
Well, we know it's a close-run thing. That's all we know.
Okay.
I'm
only going to say you were very good on it.
No, you weren't. No, because I wasn't. Well, yes, of course, because I know loads about the Toll Puddle Martyrs and Dvorak and that. They played it straight. That wasn't the kind of thing to allow a lad who's been up since 4:44 writing all day come along. I thought this would just be a knockabout gag like the one in the Young Ones. No. Questions like, in current electricity currents and, how do you know the ohms from and Faraday and all. I'm sitting there waiting for the Max Miller questions, which I got. Except I got the Paul McCartney, Eric Clapton one wrong, but we don't want to give too much away. We've got to take a break here. My guest this morning is Mrs. Richard Curtis. We'll be right back. Away you go, Paul.
This is BBC London 94.9.
Hiya, this is Sadie 9, and this Friday I want you to join me for a very special pub quiz for Comic Relief.
Some of us are like 17, 18 and all that. We're only young, we've still got a chance in life to make something for ourselves.
Comic Relief gives millions of pounds to worthy causes in the UK and abroad, but we can't raise a penny without your help. Drop us a line here at BBC London to tell us how you're raising money this year, and you could be invited to the party on Friday night.
A lot of the young people we work with have been told you're always a waster, you'll never do anything, and we encourage people to say yes, you can do new things, you can try new things, don't be afraid.
Join me, Sadie 9, for the grand Comic Relief pub quiz this Friday night from 10, only here on BBC London 94.9.
Good morning, everybody. Yesterday we were running this thing, apart from this morning, please, because Emma and I are locking horns and lacing daisies into each other's hair and calling each other sister, doesn't mean you shouldn't keep coming in with the things, who wears too much makeup, who doesn't wear enough, who doesn't know how to do it. The treachery of plants is 29 years and a day since Stevie Wonder released The Secret Life of Plants. Well, that's all very well and good, but what about the treachery of plants and why plants are hateful objects? Tell us about that. 0207 224 2000. Who's always looked old? Who's always looked young? Of course, you've got your William Haigs, you've got your Richard Ingrams, and I still say that Germaine Greer these days looks older than she is.
This is going to break your heart, Dan. You know who I interviewed not too long ago, who I was very surprised that looked much older in person than she does on television or in publicity
Not Elizabeth Montgomery.
photos.
You know she's dead, isn't she?
Felicity Kendall.
Does she?
Yeah.
Dear Fliss. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. She, Ems, but how old are you now?
41.
See, Ems, you wouldn't give him. Look, she's 4
Not
years...
a wrinkle in sight.
Same age as John Gaunt. Now put them side by side and say who's the father and who's... Well, same age as John Gaunt. Here, look at this. Incredible.
I don't think you could compare the two, really.
You've got a certain... What's your regime, Emma Freud? What is your regime? Come on, what is it? Because, you know your father was the very first guest on this programme.
I love it when you ask questions and don't give anyone a chance to answer.
That's the
about
nature
20
of
so far. I was still wanting to go back to the theme tunes you played.
Which one? Oh, those. You
All
can pick
3
one
of
those
them.
now.
They were gorgeous.
So let's come on them. Firstly, who's your father? John Gaunt. That's what you said? Is that what it is?
My father is Clement Freud.
And he was the first guest we ever had.
Was he?
Yes, the first guest on this show, first morning. And he was every bit as good as you'd imagine, and that's what launched us into the stratosphere we are now. What's your regime?
What, my beauty regime?
You've got a beauty regime as well. Yeah, no, exactly. What is it? Yeah, what is it?
You know, wake up, have a bath, get my clothes on and go out.
No, it isn't. Come on, there's a little oil of Olay around there, my dear. Come on. What is it? What is it? Some kind of sandpaper? What do you use?
I went to a very posh party at Christmas time. It was an Elton John party. Yeah. And the party bag at the end
Mr. and Mrs. Richard Curtis, as you walked in the door. Go on, yeah, and?
The party bag at the end was that cream that cost £200 a pot. I'm still using
it. What cream that costs £200 a pot?
What's it called? Creme de la mer.
Creme de la mer, yeah.
Look at the longing looking at me.
Do you know, I actually nicked someone else's as well, because someone left theirs on the table. Would you like it?
I'd love it.
It's not going to last forever, is it?
Really? Well, it works now.
I thought I was here to talk about comic relief.
Oh, no.
Beauty regime.
Of course we're going to the beauty regimes, because all of this is people saying, I heard Emma Freud the other morning. She was great. She was talking about this beauty regime, this Elton John cream she was given. Oh, what was she there for? Oh, comic relief. That's how it works. Softly catchy monkey, Emma. You know that. Okay, so you yourself, are you going to be on screen at any point in the day? Have you retired?
No, but I've got 3 children. And I script edit for Richard pretty full time now.
Yeah.
And do comic relief. So
you went to the Oscars, of course, didn't you?
I went when I was 7 months pregnant with Scarlett and had a very bad time in the loo.
Go on.
I was very pregnant, and when you're very pregnant, you need to pee a lot.
Yeah.
And the Oscar ceremony lasts about 11 hours. What is this music?
Popcorn.
Okay. And so I had to go in and out a lot, and every time you go out, they put someone very glamorous in your seat to look like they're going out with the person that you've just left.
Of course, yeah, the seat fillers, yeah.
Yeah, seat fillers. Did you know about that? It was news to me.
I hate to say it, it's common currency. Even the man on the Clapham omnibus these days has a seat filler. Yeah. Yes, okay, and?
So I spent a lot of time in the loo, and once you're in the loo, they then don't let you back until there's a suitable break, so you're kind of stuck for hours. So I spent more time in the loo than I did on the
I see.
seat.
So no matter who you are, they won't let you just walk across shop, I suppose.
No. And also, we were working for Loose Ends at the time, which is still out, on Radio 4, and so I took a microphone, knowing this was going to happen, I took a microphone with me, and I recorded all the celebrities peeing in the cubicles next to me, and then edited it into a little package saying, "This is Meg Ryan."
Oh no! Thunderous like a horse, was it?
Yeah, it was lovely.
You're joking.
Yeah, it was very jolly.
And did anyone catch you out? Did you allowed to? I mean, this year I should imagine security is tight. You smuggled in recording equipment.
I got a very large evening bag and a very tiny little DAT thing. Yeah, and it all worked quite nicely. But I did look. I would made a very, very, very bad mistake of thinking I would look quite attractive in a large tent. It didn't work at all, even though it was a Ben DeLisi tent.
Yeah.
But horrible, frightful. Really,
and you know, people say they didn't expect to win. Did you expect to win?
We absolutely, categorically knew we wouldn't win. So we had such a ball.
Not tipped off,
No, but we were up against Pulp Fiction. How can you win against that?
Oh, I suppose so, yeah.
So we had a really fun.
Here's a little of Emma's field recording playing behind us. And I believe this is
that's Harrison Ford.
Julia Roberts. Oh no, Harrison Ford. You know Harrison Ford.
He likes to sneak in.
He can actually take off the indelible Shanks Armitage mark within 30 seconds.
Well, that's what I thought it was.
None of the stuff they cleaned up.
I thought it was him coming through the wall from the gents.
No, I'd say that's stuff they cleaned up Westminster Palace with. That was Harrison behind with a full bladder. That's all. Within hours. So you're not going to be on screen this Friday. You're not going to be on.
I'm not going to. I'll be behind the screen and having a horrible time. But it will be it'll be a great show. You know who's on?
Go on.
Ali G.
Yeah.
Being amazing.
Yeah.
Ricky Gervais. Yeah. Being very, very, very rude to my husband.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah.
We've got the final of Fame Academy, which you haven't watched, so you won't be excited. I'm excited.
You think I've got nothing to do with playing cards into top hats? I have the 3 kids too, of course. And then, when you get home, should we watch Fame Academy or shall I watch The World at War again? Well, there you go. So yes, and who's in it at the moment? Who's gone? I don't even know.
There's only 4 of them left. Ruby, who's just being fantastic. Dune, who's taking it very seriously at the moment.
Yeah.
Will Mellor, who's a bit Boise for me personally.
Yeah.
And Kwame from Casualty, who's very sexy.
Okay. Yeah. So who's gone out then? So I know Paul Ross went out. He didn't get any votes from the public. He didn't get any votes from his other.
Paul.
No, nothing.
Oh,
it was, and of course he played it as if to say, "Ha ha! What a bit of fun this is!" But you could see him shrinking like a salted snail. It found out the public didn't give him a single vote, and then he said, "Well, it's not all over yet, Paul, because it turns to your peers and the other people on the panel." And they all voted for the woman he was up against, Doon. No, Doon. And he walked off, and I think he walked to the woods with his revolver. I haven't seen him since.
No, I have, because my job every day is to go down to the Fame Academy and to look after the comic relief people who get chucked out. So I was there with my loving arms around Paul as he came out, and he had this fantastic thing where he came off and he had a very good day, even though he'd been rejected by the entire
universe. And not
universe.
paid, even more pertinent to the Ross call, yeah.
But he hit the beer tent and he had a few beers, and then he went out and did the press photos, and then he had a few beers, and then he went and did a press conference and had a few beers, and then he did BBC 3. And then he had a few beers, and at 1:30 in the morning, CBBC came up and said, "Can we do our interview now?"
Did he?
Completely tanked.
Did he? So you can square out of this eye and round out of that one.
He said he was like someone's horrid drunk uncle.
Oh. So how comes you never married? What's the story there? What's that all about?
Come
on, get married. Do it for comic relief. Get married on Friday. You and Richard, go on, like Sly Stone's wedding.
You never got married either, did you?
Oh yes, only to 22 years now. That's all. Right. Yeah, so that'll be like Sly Stone, like Tiny Tim. He got married live on television, like in King of Comedy. How apposite. We'll say, if we get £1 million in the next hour, I will marry my husband. No, you can't do that, can you?
So Come no.
Oh, this is so no. I think that'd be classy.
No, it won't be classy. It will be tacky and horrid.
Oh, you couldn't. That's it. And Alan Yentob is your best man, and he stands there, and that's it. And you'll tread on a glass, and hooray! It's all a bit of fun.
Someone is doing a Red Nose wedding. It's one of the many thousand of fundraising events happening around the country.
Isn't someone having a baby as well? Is it Claudia Winkleman?
No, she's due.
I know, they're gone.
This is so gorgeous. Claudia Winkleman from Liquid News, who we love a lot, is due to have her first baby on Red Nose Day. She's having sponsored labour, and she's getting sponsored per hour for every hour of labour she can do. So if it's a very, very long labour, it's fantastic for comic relief, though not particularly nice for her. And if you go onto our website, rednoseday.com, you can sponsor her. And at the moment, she's got about £200 per hour. So if she's on the 24-hour labour, we are laughing.
That is a true. That's good. But you won't actually get married for comic relief.
No, I won't. Thank you, Danny.
There are limits.
I'll tell you what. I will get married if you actually watch the show.
Oh, I watched the show. What are you painting me as here? Some kind of elite? No, of course we watch it. We dip in and out just to watch the hilarious breakdown in continuity. Whoops.
Thanks a lot.
No going across the Cardiff, no sound. Hooray!
Did you wear this that I brought you?
What is it?
It's a weft.
Of course I would. I would have worn a weft. Look at that. As you've seen since last we met, the nature has taken this course up top. What can I tell you there? But certainly, yes, it's one of the few times I like more hair on a person.
You were the inspiration for calling this year's campaign the Big Hairdo.
Really?
No.
And
here is, for people who don't have a lot of hair and are worried about what they're going to do with their hair on Friday, when it is the big hairdo. And there's one for the other side as well. We've got lovely little red sort of extensions that you can just clip in.
While we were sitting in reception, no, it's not reception, is it? That's hotels. Casualty. The other night.
Other side. One on each side.
One on each side. While we were sitting in Casualty the other night, because Wendy fell and broke her nose the night before last, and it really was literally the bag of frozen peas and all of this, and trying to stay conscious, and it was all for me, and the blood all the way down. It was breaking the nose, it was all really awful. And she's sitting with all the balmy people in the Casualty, and I was, just trying to lift spirits. I did say, "You won't need a red nose this year." I did. I swear. I did. And she looked, and really the peripheral vision that could open an oyster at 60 pace.
Perhaps you could get divorced for Red Nose Day. You could do it together in a kind of joint ceremony. It'd be lovely.
Oh, swapsies. I've always, Ems, I've always had designs in that direction. Yeah, I did. I said, you won't need a red nose. Oh, shut up. Oh, dear. Ill-judged moment. Anyway, that's us done, Ems. There's half an hour flown by. We'll come back to the station. It's a going concern now. Get yourself to work instead of all these soup kitchens you visit. Like an important lady. You should come out. The thing is, I take all the flack for taking Radio 1 down during the Matthew Bannister
years. I thought that was me.
No, nobody ever says you. They say, "Danny, how do you feel about single-handedly wrecking Radio 1 in the 19... And I say, Emma Freud had a daily show. Nobody ever looks at her. I was only on the weekends. Yes, you did. Was that your last fling as a mass-market culture icon?
Yeah, it wasn't
Emma.
my favourite moment of my life that year.
All these dizzy blondes on television. Don't we need Emma Freud there? Don't you think there, Amy? We need a little...
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, just I got 3 little people at home who need me a bit more.
Yeah, I know. I'm all for that. I'm absolutely all for
so
that.
reconstituted.
But if you do this gig when I'm on here, look at that. Daddy Kelly won't mind. Next time I'm on holiday, Emma says she'll come in and do the breakfast show here. Do all the old routines. Getting married for us on to Comic Relief. That's this Friday. From when to when?
The telly's 7 till 3.
Yeah. Okay. You know this audience are too well heeled to get in baked things and all that. You know
that's cool. Just something with their hair and get sponsored for doing that.
They have the money. That's the thing.
And
watch the show.
A quick reminder that if you want to see Emma Freud take part in our a video chat directly after the show at 9, and you can email any questions you might have for her at yourlondon@bbc.co.uk.
Okay. And if anyone actually has a copy of Naked London, they may want to tell us exactly on which page it is. Hidden by a piano leg, as I remember, are the more vital parts. But
you can see my arse.
Can you really?
Yeah.
Well, that's Richard Curtis, who will be.
To be honest, the internet fakes are much more revealing.
Yes, they are. Thank you. Where you go, Paulie?